Okay, my friends, Jesus talked to his disciples and telling them the price it's going to cost to be faithful to them. Next thing happened was John the Baptist was killed, was murdered while he was in prison. And now Jesus is going to go and he's going to feed 5,000 people. We're going to pick this up in the Gospel of John, chapter 6, verse 1. After these things, Jesus went over the Sea of Galilee, which is the Sea of Tiberias. And a great multitude followed him, because they saw his miracles which he did on them that were diseased. And Jesus went up into a mountain, and there he sat with the disciples. And the Passover, a feast of the Jews, was nigh. And Jesus then lifted up his eyes, and saw a great company coming to him. He said unto Philip, Whence shall we buy bread, what that these may eat? And this he said to prove him, for he himself knew what he would do. Philip answered him, 200 pennies worth of bread is not sufficient for them, that every one of them may take a little. One of his disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, said unto him, There's a lad here which has 5 barley loaves and 2 small fishes. But what are they among so many? And Jesus said, Make the men sit down. Now there was much grass in the place, so the men sat down, and number about 5,000. And Jesus took the loaves, and when he had given thanks, he distributed to the disciples, and the disciples to them that were set down, and likewise of the fishes as much as they would. When they were filled, he said unto his disciples, Gather up the fragments that remain, that nothing be lost. Therefore they gathered them together, and filled 12 baskets with the fragments of 5 barley loaves, which remained over and above unto them that had eaten. Well, I tell you what, when you think you don't have enough, God can take loaves of bread and fishes and multiply them. When you think you don't have enough, God can make a little go a long way. This is exactly what happened. They said, there's no way in the world this is enough. But when Jesus blesses something, things change. Today I want you to know, if you've surrendered your life to Christ, that Jesus has blessed you. You. And be watchful and see what God may do. Here he did a miracle. He fed all these people, 5,000 men it says, with just a few loaves of bread and some fishes. I'm going to tell you what, God will take care of you. You put your faith in him, put him first, and he will take care of you. So let me ask you a question. What problem do you have in your life? What thing do you struggle with? Something that seems to be impossible to overcome. I'm going to ask you, have you been faithfully praying? Been faithfully believing God for that? Has your life represent your faith as you believe in that? I'm going to trust the Lord. The Lord will do incredible things. God bless you. You have a good day.